This is the gayest generation in American history.
Conservative propagandist Charlie Kirk went on his show and made this claim. Now, what he's saying here is true, though it's not clear why he's saying it. But after the clip, I will show you why it makes perfect sense.
The country, being an American, 15% of millennials say they are proud to be an American. 15% say they are proud to be an American. As I mentioned, 1/3 of millennials describe themselves as being LGBTQ, 39%. 39%. It's 3 times the proportion identified among the combined older adults in the generation. This is the gayest generation in American history. And that's not a slur, by the way. It's not a slander. It's just the way it is. Someone's going to say, oh, that's a pejorative. They're the gayest generation in American history. It's what the study says.
All right. Now, he's not wrong, but why? Why did he feel the need to bring that up? Unless he was trying to elicit some kind of negative response from his audience. It's really odd to me, but there are people that are wondering, why is this happening? Why are so many kids gay? Why are people part of the LGBT community? Why are people more willing? I mean, this kind of gives it away. Why are people more willing to be themselves? That's really what you should be asking. So this is a graph that I've shared before in other contexts when it came to, I think I was discussing trans rights at the time, but this tells you the whole thing. The history of left-handedness. So the rate of left-handedness among Americans by year of birth. So you see here, it used to be very unpopular to be left-handed. Whether it was, teachers smacking you in the hand to make you right-handed because you were possessed by the devil or whatever the hell the excuse was at the time. But as that stigma went away, see about a solid 12% of people are left-handed. That was always the number. But it was just at one time low because people they were afraid to admit they were left-handed or it was beaten out of them. It's the exact same thing with the LGBT community today. People are now more willing to explore their sexuality, to actually be who they are. They're less afraid than they once were because it's become normalized to be who you are and explore that. So anyone wondering why there is a massive increase in the amount of people that are part of the LGBTQ community? That is the reason. The stigma has gone away. People can be themselves and they're no longer afraid.